My name's Pete Browngardt. I'm the creator and voice of Uncle Grandpa.
Can you do your whole interview in the voice of Uncle Grandpa with me?
Oh, I'll try. Okay. What do we got here?
So, how are you enjoying your own show?
I love it here at Comic-Con. I'm enjoying my show. I really like all the cool toys and movie and pop culture stuff that I'm getting to see. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Now, how did you come up with the character Uncle Grandpa and its crazy, zany idea and the giant tiger?
Well, I get this question a lot. It probably just, oh, here's Mr. Gus here.
Mr. Gus!
Hey, how you doing? No, I had a bunch of eccentric relatives growing up. I had friends of the family that we called Uncle, and they would come over and we'd build crazy stuff and take us out and just like go to a store and give us $20 just to see what we bought and build potato cannons and have a junky old airplane. Let's go fly in my airplane. Like stuff that probably if my mom knew about, she wouldn't be too happy. But my dad was like, it's part of growing up. It'll be fun. And they were like larger than life characters. They were like really fun, and I always looked forward to them to come over. So when I was trying to come up with a show, I was like, what if I made the ultimate version of that, like a magical version of that, a fantastical version of that could come and take kids on adventures and show them a crazy time. So it's kind of that.
So the little kids that you have guests on for each episode,
yeah.
Are they based on family members or your own kids and friends?
Not really. It's mostly about. A lot of times when we come up with that, it's about what a problem a kid would have, like afraid of the dark, or finishing their homework or stuff like that. And then we kind of try to come up with a personality, like what would be a good personality to reflect that problem, and then how would Uncle Grandpa help them with that problem.
Now, how did you decide on the overall design of it and the way it looks? Because it's kind of bright, but it's not neon bright.
Big influences like old underground comics from the 60s and 70s and Mad Magazine. So, and a bunch of other stuff like 30s and 40s cartoons, Looney Tunes, Fleischer. I think it's all like what I like to read as a kid or look at or watch when I was a kid. I think that all is like just soaks into your mind, becomes a melting pot, and then it's just sort of how I draw, you know what I mean? Or what I think is appealing in cartooning or stuff like that. So,
what's been your favorite episode of the 2 seasons?
That's a tough one. They're all like all my children, so it's hard to pick a favorite.
Everybody has a favorite.
Every have a favorite. Of the first 2, I really like Perfect Kid that had Shaquille O'Neal on it. I got to work with Shaquille O'Neal. That was super fun. There's a bunch. I love the shorts episodes we do where we have a collection of shorts all together. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite. I love Afraid of the Dark. I love Uncle Grandpa Sitter. It's a bunch of episodes. So.
And if you were going to do a extra special holiday episode, which one would it be? What holiday would it be?
Well, we're doing some, and let's say Halloween and Christmas are pretty good holidays for Uncle Grandpa.
Ooh, yeah. Everybody loves Halloween and Christmas.
Yes.
What was your favorite Christmas present as a child, and are you going to bring that into a special episode?
It's a good question. We didn't really bring my favorite Christmas present was probably, I got the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier when I was a kid. It was like, and my brothers, I have older brothers, they had like set it up for me that, in the morning, and I came down and it blew my mind. So, but we don't have any aircraft carriers at Uncle Grandpa, but we do have like that feeling of Christmas. We really tried to put that feeling of family and what Christmas is about, sharing and stuff like that. So we tried that. That's what we really, when we did the holiday specials, we always trying to go for that feeling of like how awesome Halloween is and going out and dressing up, being someone else and getting candy. And then Christmas is about spending time and giving and sharing with others, stuff like that.
So will you do a Valentine special, and then Uncle Grandpa might have a Auntie Grandma?
Well, we have an Aunt Grandma coming up, but it's not part of a Valentine's Day special. But she's more of a nemesis to Grandpa. She's more of the opposite of what Uncle Grandpa is as a character. So.
No lovable rapscallion. She's going to be a bit of a devilish woman.
Yes. Very polite, very smart, and beautiful, and to Uncle Grandpa's sort of wild, goofy-looking, counterpart. So.
So how did you come up with the pizza character, and why aren't they eating the pizza?
Well, you don't want to eat Pizza Steve. He's too cool. You want to keep him alive, and hang out with him. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. The talking piece of pizza. It kind of came up where I was working on another show, and I had a dry erase board in my office, and my artist would come in, and we all goof around and just draw doodles on the dry erase board. And I drew this, cool dude pizza slice. I'm like, here's the new cool character for Cartoon Network, Pizza Steve. Da da da. Kind of just joking around. I'm like, wait, no, that's genius. Everybody likes pizza. Everybody likes sunglasses or cool dudes. And I'm like, this, and it kind of harkens back to those mascots of the 80s for food products and stuff like that. It's kind of tongue in cheek in a sense like that, definitely. So yeah, I just thought it was silly and funny.
So when you were matching the voice actors to the characters, did the voice actors sort of influence the final look of the characters?
The look, not so much, but the who the character is, hugely. Kevin Michael Richardson, we had an idea for Mr. Gus, but when he was cast, it was like a game changer for the character. It really informed us how to write the character, his demeanor. He is an incredible performer, actor, person, and the writers were like, before we had cast him, we were actually working on episodes I was like, he's kind of this person, he's kind of this kind of personality. And then they heard Kevin's Mr. Gus, and they were like, okay, we get it. And they just went off and wrote the character. And same with Eric and Bowser for Billy Bag. They're real performers, they help define it. It's all like a huge family of making a show, They bring so much to the table, and we try to bring stuff to the table with the writing and the design and animation. So,
do you guys record at the same time together, or do you do it separately?
We're all together in a room, and it's really fun. Yeah. So we get to feed off each other, and sometimes our voice director gets a little frustrated with us because we're goofing off so much and not paying talking about whatever and it's such a light room. It makes the whole process so much nice. We do the voice records once a week, and I really look forward to those days because it's kind of like a fun going to hang out with your friends and goofing off and doing voices it's just a great environment. I try to keep the room light too. I don't want to take it too serious. It's a cartoon, so.
Do you guys ever get so much caught up in the talking and vibing off each other that you sort of ad-lib and change the script a little bit, or do you stay true to the
We always do takes that are true to the script, but then we do ad-lib takes, and then we take them all, and then when we're doing the animatic and putting them in with the pictures to the storyboard, we can kind of pick and choose, see what moment works better here, that kind of thing.
Oh, that is so much fun.
Yeah.
I wish I could sit in and watch you guys do a voice reading one day.
Yeah, it's really, really fun.
And when
really
I say
great.
I wish I could, I am in LA, so.
Well, I'll see. I'll have to ask if I can get permission.
I'm sure they would, because you are so powerful and awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see that. That'd be so much fun.
It would be
just
cool.
Do a quick talk with you guys.
Maybe, yeah. Ask Dawn or the rest.
I will totally ask them.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
So how are you enjoying Comic-Con? You've been before.
Yes,
but
I've done a couple
Did you get a
times.
chance to go down to the sewing room? Did you buy anything cool? Did you see any product line licensed Uncle Grandpa stuff that you think, oh, I need to get that?
Cartoon Network has some really cool buttons they're giving away at the booth, so I got a couple of those Uncle Grandpa buttons and the other characters from the network. I went and picked up some comics from the Fantagraphics booth, some graphic novels and art books and stuff. I'm a big book collector, art book collector. And I went to see the Uncle Grandpa booth, which is crazy. It's like, whoa, I drew that in my notebook, my sketchbook, 4 years ago, and now it's on this floor and it's huge and it's pretty surreal. It's pretty wild, yeah, so really exciting.
That is so cool. So what's been your favorite fan art item that you've received about Uncle Grandpa?
I haven't received too many. I got a couple some fan letters and stuff like that, but the coolest thing is people get tattoos of the characters, and it's wild. It's like Pizza Steve tattoos on their arms and legs, Uncle Grandpa tattoos, and that's always like, well, that's like, they love that. Like, that's a permanent thing. So it's like, well, I see them on Instagram. They tag me on Instagram or social media. They'll send them through social media to me. And also there's some graffiti of the characters and stuff in different parts of New York and LA, and it's like pretty cool to be part of like pop culture and the urban landscape and stuff like that. So.
Do you have an Uncle Grandpa tattoo?
No, I don't have any tattoos. No tattoos. My wife won't permit it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, should totally get a temporary one and tell her over
I
the
should.
weekend
I
you got
should.
a real one.
I got this Uncle Grandpa tat, honey. Yeah.
Be like, what?
Yeah.
That is so cool. I love it. And they'll be like, psych.
Psych. And rub it off. Some soap and water. Yeah.
That is so cool. That is so fun. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Absolutely. Very nice
I'm
to meet
so
you.
excited to watch upcoming episodes,
Thank
and
you,
hopefully
thank
I
you.
will see you in the studio one day.
Maybe. We'll see what I can do. Yeah. Thank
Bye.
you. Thanks a lot.